Nakoruru, the warrior who has a significant bond with nature. She and Mamahaha protect the earth from unnatural forces and unseen disasters. One day, Nakoruru got a bad feeling over her spirit. Prior to this feeling, her father has gone missing and now the quest to find him is at hand. Upon searching for him, she learned that her dad was murdered by a demon named Go. Go, a demonic being in the force of darkness, was waging war against Japan. Also, the same war has brought massive destruction towards nature. Now with the death of her father and nature in the path of desolation, Nakoruru must put an end to Go's reign of terror and save Japan. She has Mamahaha attack and Rera Mutsube. And according to Royal Bass tier list, she is currently the second entry in B tier. But even with her placement in the tier list, what is it that makes Nakoruru a force of nature? To understand this question, we need to watch today's episode of Dad and Kids Play 1. What's good, everybody? I'm Dad Mishima from Dad and Kids Play 1, and this is Nakoruru Move List from Capcom versus SNK 2. We're going to go over all Nakoruru moves and discuss tips and strategies to help you learn to play the character better. Also, if you like these type of videos, then consider giving it a like and maybe a subscribe. Thanks. Before we cover the special moves, first let us take a look at the basic attacks. Okay, starting off this list is the attack called Annu Mutsube. To do the move, do a quarter circle forward starting from back to down plus any punch button. To understand its range and distance, here's light, medium, and heavy variations. So when using this move, you should use it for pressure and to move in closer to the opponent. Keep in mind that the heavy punch variation has full screen range. This move has fast startup time, and ideally, you want to use this attack as a combo finisher. Keep in mind that the heavy punch version of this move gives a negative 37 frames on block. Okay. So the second move on the list is the attack called Rera Mutsube. To do the move, do a quarter circle forward plus any punch button. To understand its range and distance, here's light, medium, and heavy variations. The move comes out fast and can be used as a combo ender as well. This move is not the best anti-air, and if you miss, it can leave you wide open because of its height and range. The heavy punch version gives a negative 53 frames on block, so be careful. Okay. Annu Mutsube, your Taro, is a projectile from the sky. To do the move, do a half circle back plus any punch button. And also I want to add that Mamahaha has to be directly over Nakoruru when doing this attack. To understand its range and distance, here's light, medium, and heavy variations. So this move is basically a fireball from the sky. This move is highly effective and can pressure well. Also, you get a +3 frames on block. This move operates similarly to a record combo, but is a fireball reflector. To do the Kamui Rimuse, do a reverse dragon punch motion plus any punch button twice. So this move is a 2-hit combo. The main problem here is that you can't really combo into it because the initial attacks will push the opponent away. So just use it as a projectile reflector. Also, this move gives a -6 frames on block. This move at heart is a stance. It is done by doing a quarter circle back plus any kick button. So yeah, this move allows you to grab and cling to Mamahaha. From there, you can move around in the air, but only for a limited time. So let's do the move. And as you can see, you have freedom of movement while you're in the stance. Okay, now, here is a list of commands that can be done while clinging on to Mamahaha. To do the Mamahaha attack, press either light punch, light kick, medium punch, and medium kick. To drop from Mamahaha, just press the heavy kick button. To do the Yotaro Poku, press the heavy punch button. Also, like, guide it on the way down by pressing left or right. To do the Shichi Kapa, do a quarter circle forward plus any punch button. So yeah, this allows you to do the projectile attack while you're clinging on. To do the Annu Mutsube, do a quarter circle back plus any punch button. So as you can see, Nakoruru has an array of attacks that can be done while clinging to Mamahaha. Be sure to learn all of them to keep the pressure going and to keep the opponent guessing. So, Nakoruru has 2 normal throws. Press forward and heavy punch to execute her heavy punch throw. Press forward and heavy kick to execute her heavy kick throw. And to do her command normal, press down forward plus heavy punch. And this is Nakoruru's only command normal. So the first super I like to discuss is called the Shichi Kapa Kamui Irushika. I know I just butchered that name. To do this attack, do 2 half circle back plus any punch button. And keep in mind that Mamahaha has to be directly overhead while doing this move. This move is a super based on the Mutsube Yotaro. To understand its various levels, here's level 1, level 2, and level 3. Ideally, you want to catch the opponent with the level 3 as it gives more damage. Also, it gives a plus 24 frames on block, so it grants you more room to pressure. I consider this move as a projectile super. Okay? So the second super I like to discuss is called the Elelyu Kamui Rimuse. And I know I just massacred that name, so please forgive me on that. To do this attack, do 2 half circle back plus any kick button. And just like the first super, Mamahaha has to be overhead while doing this move. This move is Nakoruru's Combo Rush Super. To understand its various levels, here's level 1, level 2, and level 3. Ideally, you want to catch the opponent with a level 3 as it gives more damage. Also, it gives a negative 6 frames on block. Okay? This move is Nakoruru's level 3 super. To do this attack, do 2 quarter circle forward plus any kick button. So this move is not an attack, but it's a method of healing. If Nakoruru isn't interrupted doing the move, she would gain 3,900 points of health back. That's it. Overall, Nakoruru is a fast character to play with. With her speed and movement, she has an excellent combo ability and can easily keep the pressure on her enemies. Her smaller frame is both a gift and a curse because it is hard to hit her, but at the same time, she has limited pokes and range. Make it hard for the opposition to get in because she has poor defense and low health. She is known to be an annoying character because of her speed and attack options. Well, with that being said, here are some tips to enhance your gameplay with Nakoruru. It is imperative that you learn Mamahaha clanging stance and all available options while moving through the air. Nakoruru's normals are great, especially at close range. She excels at combos that are highly damaging. Another reason she is dangerous is the fact that her normals give plus frames on block. Her supers can sometimes be delayed because Mamahaha has to be overhead in order to work. It is said that K-Groove is the best groove for Nakoruru. Well, that's it for this video. If you like Capcom vs SNK and would like to see me cover more of these in the future, then be sure to give this video a like. With that being said, I'm Dad Mishima. See you next video.